Hello there and welcome, I'm Fly Penguin and this is Monster Train Friends and Foes update. I've played with the previous Stygian Guard hero, the new hero Soul Guard, and I've played with the previous Primordial hero, the champion that came as a part of the Umbra clan. The only ones we have left to do are Hellhorn, Awoken, and Melting Remnant, and we will make it through all of those. For today I want to try a little Fade, just because I think this one's going to be a little bit more interesting, maybe a little bit more complicated than the Hellhorn and Awoken. I'm making assumptions here, I don't actually know. But I like the idea of the Reform deck. I have been sticking to Awoken as my secondary every single time, so to break that, I'm just gonna go random. I love these guys, so I'm gonna purposefully separate from them for this run. So Little Fade, I have no idea what she does. She's really weak, so I'm assuming she has like a really strong ability of some sort, and she's holding the dagger that I think scales every time you get a kill. There's like an item in the game that permanently scales, and that's that item there. We are doing Covenant rank 9, that's just where I'm sitting at. It's kind of the intermediate difficulty for me. We've kept the win streak going, which is pretty sweet. No mutators, and away we go. So we're gonna get all 3 of the new bosses. We'll have Seraph the Patient, which means that rally and melee weakness are being applied. We covered those a little bit more in the first video, where it was much more, pardon my phone, where it was much more extreme. It damaged us quite a bit, but we didn't really have that many issues with it in the second video. Molten Imp, Hollow Dripping, and Resin Removal. Molten Imp is a weird pick in that group because I don't particularly like to use imps with the Melting Remnant. I don't really know what the combo is there, so we'll see what happens. She has an Extinguish ability, apply 5/5 and burn out 2 to friendly units, so she's like it's kind of like a buff unit, but that's really not that good to start with. Spikes is kind of interesting, but she doesn't have that much health, so you'd have to reform her literally every single time you want to be able to use the spikes, and then I guess whenever she gets kills, she scales up and then gets spikes permanently. So with Hellhorn, we're gonna have some rage, and we're also gonna have some like imps. Maybe we could go an imp deck because we already have 2 to start with. Maybe we just try to go for big guys, and then we apply like burnout to everybody, because burnout 2 to friendly units also means that I'm making Hellhorn units burn out as well. I think we go Little Icarus. Let's try this. Let's try this like weird spikes reform build. Yeah, we'll go guild marker. Good first pick. Totally comfortable with that. And I'm not really taking these on these builds because I want to make it all the way through, and so I'm playing a little less risky than I normally would. I want to make it as far as possible, I guess. So we'll just let you die, since it seems to be that that's kind of what you want. We'll kill you and then just torch you. I don't know how this is gonna go, this like whole thing. She's not burnt out, right? She's just, let's torch you. She's not burnt out, I don't think. Yeah, no, she just needs to be reformed, and so we don't actually have that card. Yeah, we don't have any of those guys, so we're not gonna be able to do that yet. We'll toss that there for the damage. I guess I'll just hit you with that. Resin Removal wasn't gonna do anything for us yet. Okay, so now I can reform Little Fade, which is cool. I really want her to die, and none of these enemies will kill her. Oh, she's gonna burn out. Okay, am I guaranteed a primitive? I am next turn. So honestly, you hang out here. You're gonna die this turn, which is fine. And then I'm just going to play 2 Train Stewards, just for dealing some damage on this middle floor. I know this is the first floor, but I'm just going kind of slow. Just gonna take it easy, see what we got. So primitive is perfect. Oh, it's a random unit. I don't know why I assumed that I would get Little Fade. I guess everything worked perfectly the first time, so I was like, yup, that's what's gonna happen the next time. And that makes no sense. So now we have a bit more trouble. Let's put you there. I guess we'll keep you alive with this, and then we'll torch you, but honestly, we're really just relying on getting Little Fade now. And we're gonna have a Weight of Contrition in our hands, which is a little annoying. Alright, please give me the 1 card I want. That would not No, of course not. Of course not. So we're probably going to be able to get the kill here across, like, yeah, there we go. Across all of the abilities we have, we're going to get the kill. But definitely was a sloppy kill. To take some damage in the first, like, I don't know, first floor of or first few enemies all made it through, like, that's not a good sign. And I don't really know how we make it so that these cards are guaranteeing the ones we want. I guess one way to do that is to make sure that we get rid of the units that we don't want to be reformed, or that every unit, like a train steward or whatnot, is staying alive. That's the other way of doing that. So I like Entombed Explosive. I really like Dripfall. I don't know how I haven't made it gold yet. I guess every time I win with Rector Flicker, I've just never used Dripfall, but Dripfall's a really good card. I wouldn't mind having the Fledgling Imp, actually, because Lil Fade's going to gain a lot of damage off of slaying people, and so I'm thinking, oh, spikes permanently? Oh, that changes things a little bit, doesn't it? Huh. So I really want you to be slaying people, which makes me think that it might not be a bad idea, and I wouldn't mind hidden passage either. Makes me think that it might not be a bad idea to have Fledgling Imp. We're gonna try this like Imp hybrid Lil Fade deck. If it works, it'll be cool. If it doesn't work, it might be a waste of time. We'll throw the Wicker Baron in the back. I just grabbed him without even thinking about it. Wickless Baron is solid for any sort of deck like this, because you just kind of throw them in the back, and then Molten Imps and Fade and Fledgling Imps or whatever, whenever they die, and we reform them, it's just more scaling on this guy. So I don't want to make you burn out. I honestly wouldn't mind making one of these burn out, because they're gonna get it anyway. Nah, maybe not. Never mind. We'll let them die. Strength Stone, not worth using. Quick on him isn't a bad idea, but honestly, I really want Lil Fade to be the one getting the kill. I'm referring to Lil Fade as if she's like a 2004 rap icon, Lil Fade. I'm really thinking that she needs to be the one that's getting the kills. So I actually don't know that I want to be, like, Speedstone isn't really the priority here. I'd much rather have her get the kills, and I don't really want a big Wick taking the kill from me. So let's actually just calm down. Let's not grab any of these. We'll hold our tongue basically, and then maybe we'll limp through this fight a little bit, but we should be pretty flush with cash on the next round, and then maybe we can go upgrade some stuff. So easily we'll throw. Yeah, so see, the problem is she's really not going to get any kills with that 5 damage. Like, I'm gonna be struggling a lot to find scenarios in which she can get kills. So I'm almost gonna need to, like, guarantee that she dies so that I can get the guarantee that she dies so that I can get her reformed so that she's nice and big. Because right now she's not going to be strong at all. I don't want to play that. There's no point to it. So right now, if I reform, I'm definitely going to get her. Oh, I forgot the Eden can't. So now she's at least big enough to get some damage down. It won't kill you. I could descend you and then put Lil Fade up here. And then she would get the collector, and she's going to disappear anyway. So that would kind of be like 2 birds with 1 stone. Yeah, let's drop you. You're dazed. I will train steward, but honestly, I'm going to put train steward not here. Let's put train steward there. We'll put Lil Fade here. I really want her to get the kill. I'm pretty certain, I could be wrong, that it's front and then back. Yeah, so front and then back attacks, which means that that's exactly what I wanted to happen. We can get a lot of damage off just by throwing him down. I didn't get any primitive molds. So I want targeted reform cards. Anything I have that will allow me to reform, but in like the way that I prefer, is honestly best. You have your 1 large, so we'll put you there. I don't mind making this guy really angry. Why not? We'll just make every imp angry on this floor. Can't torch you anyway. Burnout doesn't do anything right now. Okay. So hopefully we'll get Will Fade. I don't know that we will. We did not. But that's okay, because we're going to do one of these. And he will die first, which will make you stronger. You will die next to make you stronger. And then honestly, that kill might be enough. It's not. It's close though. That might be enough. It is. Okay, so these guys, I don't know if they go up automatically because they have nowhere to fight, or if I would have put a unit up there, if they would fight. That's actually an interesting... No, they don't go up automatically. Okay, so they only move up towards the end of the round. Yeah, I know that's the way it is normally. Whenever they're in a fight, you can leave them there, and as long as you kill the boss on the first floor, they don't go up. But I didn't know if there wasn't an enemy. So I actually don't want Molten Encasement because I kind of want to be scaling these like spikes. I want to try that build instead. So I already have Dripfall, don't I? I do. I already have Hollow Drippings. I don't think this is a buy phase for us. We're not going to be making any armor naturally. Ritual Battle is super good. Oh, they buffed it to make up for the double stack changes. So double stack was nerfed pretty hard. And because of that, a lot of cards are much less useful. It's just going to be much more difficult to really get a handle on a card that needed double stack to be good. So for example, Ritual Battle. I think what we do... No, maybe not. I don't want to duplicate you. I don't want to duplicate anybody because I don't think anything's strong enough yet. So I think we just go here. We'll grab the health, and then let's see if we can make one of these moves better. I would love to get holdover on one of these guys. Yes, I think that would be great because then we can guarantee at least one unit coming back. I like putting Torch with a little bit extra damage. I would like to knock the cost off of that guy because eventually we'll try to double stack it. And then if I could purge anything, it'd be a Train Steward. Okay, so I'm actually really comfortable with that shop. And then we have a little bit of money left over. Maybe we'll need it here, but probably not. What do we want? So friendly units get +10 and Heartless might actually not be that big of a deal. Because I don't know that there's any healing in either of their kits. Maybe lifesteal technically? Are there any enemies with lifesteal? No? Yeah, I don't think there's any healing in their kits. I'm kind of okay with it. And then I mean the Heartstone is fine. I find that it's better if you can add it as a third upgrade, because you actually can do, you can apply Heartstone to an enemy that already has 2 upgrades, or to a unit that already has 2 upgrades, and so then it becomes like a good third. I'm okay with this actually. I think Petrified Heart's gonna do us the best. And it's worth the 10 damage, like that's fine. If it saves us any damage at all, I think it's worth it. Because we'll heal up at some point. Talos is an interesting Daedalus replacement. Not the end of the world, but she is strong. Okay, so this ought to work out. Lilfade having so much health now is kind of nice because she's gonna get kills from spikes. And I think... No, I don't actually know if that counts as a slay kill. I was thinking that maybe if like a unit kills themselves upon her, she'll get the slay kill and then she'll get more spikes. But I don't actually know if that's the case. So maybe we daze you, kill you, and then we'll just go. Okay, so I need to check her to see how many spikes she has. Spikes 9. Yeah, so I think she did get spikes from that. So we need to make her nice and tanky then. That's an interesting playstyle. That's really weird. I don't know how I feel about that. So anyone with low health, I want to put her on that floor to like scale up super hard. Okay with throwing you there. I'm okay with throwing you there. And then I don't need to play that. Yeah, the weird thing about Talos is that she attacks mid-round, and so she's not, like Daedalus lays his trap, but she attacks directly. So it's a little bit different, but pretty similar. Just in concept, it's similar. I'm really looking for my reform, my holdover reform, but that's fine for now. We'll put you there. Hopefully she'll get a kill. So she has 16 of 18 damage. No, wait, what does that even mean? Oh, she sapped one. So she has 9 spikes. I don't think we're going to get a kill on this floor, but that'll be fine. Or no, I don't think she's going to get a kill on this floor. Yeah, if I could apply burnout to you though, actually, that might be nice. And then we'll just damage you with some stuff. Playing a train steward also was an option, but I don't want train stewards in my consume pile, because then it's more likely that I will reform them with this guy. Okay, so you having all these spikes means that 1, 2, 3 will kill themselves upon you, and then you will die. If I understand that right. We're going to do 49 damage to Talos, which I'm assuming mostly is coming from the Wickless Baron. So let's rage you up. Yeah, that bumped that up quite a bit. I will play this just to keep it, but I don't. There was actually no real purpose to it. Okay, so she should have a ton of spikes on her now. Yeah, spikes 15. That's good. So we're ramping up pretty strong on the spike front. Yeah, she's looking pretty good. Okay, so this is a weird playstyle. It like hyper focuses the playstyle of rebuilding units. Normally you have just like generic units that you want to, like maybe a bunch of imps that are endless or something, or a bunch of totems, not totems, tombs, or some drafts or whatever, one that's endless. But really in this one, you're focusing on one very specific unit that you want to bring back from the dead. And so hopefully she'll get the kill here. I don't actually know that she will, but that's an easy torch. I'm not gonna be able to do anything about you. I probably could have hurt you, but okay. And so now you're gonna burn out. Of course you will. What about if I just make him really angry? I think we should be fine. We are. Okay. And I don't know what's giving me the sap, by the way. Oh, friendly units enter with sap. I didn't even notice that. That just completely passed by me. Applying endless to a friendly unit is almost good. Because then it will take it out of the reform pile. I would rather, okay, here's my thoughts. I would rather reform Little Fade, because she's gonna get the reform bonus, so the +5 attack, +5 health, as opposed to being endless, which you don't get anything from. You just go right back into the pile. I wouldn't mind both of you guys either, you two. Because we kind of need to start building another floor as well. We don't really have any other sort of thing yet. Maybe we just go with Steelworker just because he's less likely to die. He will tank up pretty hard, and so then we don't have to worry about him anymore. Drawing 1 each turn would be good for us. We don't have enough stuff to get this. Ember's not bad either. There's some good expensive cards in the Hellhorn side. So that might not be a bad idea just to be ready for those. And then also we're going to be able to play almost our whole hand. So I'm okay with it. Maybe we look for better cards in like a challenge at some point. I don't need the Pyre health. I wouldn't mind the money. I wouldn't mind the Merchant of Steel. Artifact be good. Tossing 2 cards honestly might be one of the better things we could do. Just overall. No, never mind. Because we need to set up like a 2nd and 3rd floor. So let's go this way. As much as I want that Hellhorn unit, whatever he may be, we will Merchant of Steel. Hit me with a large Steelworker. Or large U. No, I want more units to fit on his floor. I want to scale him more than I want him to be spooky. I wouldn't mind making him more tanky, though. I wouldn't mind making you more tanky. You would be absolutely massive, wouldn't you? We kind of need damage behind you. Yeah, let's make you big. We'll get damage behind you somewhere. I will find it. And I'll purge one of these guys. No, I'll purge one of these guys. I'm sure that there's a better way to purge. I usually just kind of go with what I feel. Okay, cool. So I'm really interested in seeing how this works. So more damage, more spikes, or transfer over to every time she dies, she gets more expensive? What? So she scales, she ramps up super hard, but she gets more expensive. I think this is a better way to scale. It might take longer and it might be a little bit harder to pull off, but I think if you're building your deck around it, it shouldn't be too bad. Because the extra damage that we're going to do through spikes, I think outweighs the extra damage that she would get from scaling. So I don't think that that's a problem at all, personally. Nope, drop some stuff. Little fade. Go on, get out there. You got this. Lucas Baron, go chill. We will make you... Let's make you really angry. Yeah, get angry. Get mad. Get out there. I'm gonna put him up here just because anytime a conduit is around, you want to have units up on the 3rd floor, just to make sure you're not being caught off guard. And he plays well up on the 3rd floor. Nice, that worked out well. We got a loot fairy, and he plays well on the 3rd floor just because he scales up. So I don't want to make you endless because I would actually choose to. Who's gonna die? You're gonna die right off the bat, so we'll just do this. I would make you endless. I'm okay with that. We only get one of those a turn, but like that's not that big of a deal. We'll just burn everybody, then we'll save that guy for later. And he still has like 25 attack. Like he's still pretty big. Okay, so we're gonna guarantee the little fade. She's getting kind of big. Like she's got 27 spikes. She's no joke. She just doesn't have any health, which is hilarious. So she's like a single-use spiker, which is just weird, I guess. I'll keep you in front. Train Steward, go for it. Go get a mash. We'll just kill you. One turn. It's a weird playstyle. I'm not gonna deny it. I do like that she's small, because that means we can just kind of throw her in here. And she's like tanky, but not. I don't know. She's tanky, but in a weird way. Dazing you is not a bad idea, just to kind of keep people alive. Could also just save this guy some damage. Yeah. We'll just daze you just for giggles, just to save some hurt. Because like we need her to get kills, we don't necessarily need her to get reformed. The reform is just to keep her on the board as long as possible. So for right now, I'm okay with you being burnout. Honestly, drop you back down. I know you probably were just hanging out here, but yeah. And then we'll keep this in our hand for next turn. Just in case, oh wait, no, that doesn't make any sense at all. I should not have done that. But we're gonna get the kill anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Congratulations, you guys all got debuffed. Oh, you can remove Heartless. Okay, I didn't know that. Apparently that's a debuff. Yeah, so I don't know if she's gonna get the kill or not. Who's gonna get the final kill? It's gonna be Mr. Baron. Mr. Baron. This isn't bad for our deck. If I summon draft units, I don't think I get the cards, right? They're cardless. That's not bad at all. Memento Mori is also really good for what we're doing. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 10 times the number of friendly unit deaths this battle. We're not going to have as many as a normal Wick deck, but I think Memento Mori is a good way for us to kind of take out some massive damage guys. Or some massive health guys. Fragile and Multi-Strike. Fragile wouldn't be a bad idea because it really wouldn't hurt our little fade. But 5 Ember is, like, we don't have that yet, and we're probably not going to get it for a little bit, so I should have taken the Rage card. I just, like, saw it and then ignored it. Honestly, the Rage armor card's really solid. Well, I don't know that it would be really good in this deck, but it is fine. Making 2 of you would be kind of funny, but I don't think you'd fit on the same floor together, so. What about tossing? I really want to, like, get some Train Stewards out of the deck. And then I don't mind getting rid of you either, because I'm not going to spend the money to upgrade you. We probably could get rid of one of these guys and we'd be fine, the primitive molds. That's not bad. That's not bad either. How do we feel about that? We're going to have all these imps. Well, I say all these. We're going to have 3 imps. If we're able to play it 3 times, we'll be in a good spot. Although that does kind of like undo these cards, so maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. No. Yes. No. I'd rather just make something cost less. We'll make you cost less. I think that's a better play. That's a better play, and I don't really want anything else. Like, I don't think that I need spells to be... I don't need to reroll to get better spells, because, like, extra damage might help us with... Oh, I don't even know, torch? So, yeah, let's spend our money on something else. Let's spend our money on unit upgrades or artifacts whenever we get the chance. Multi-strike, huh? I think multi-strike's gonna be good? Or easy to take out? I'm gonna ignore it. I'm playing safe. I know that it's being pretty risk averse, but I'm doing it for the sake of the video. I want to keep the video going. Alright, we'll throw you up there, big guy. 0 damage. I guess we can remove a debuff. Congratulations, you're no longer heartless. How could you be so heartless? You will take 0 damage and you're gonna like it. Alright, so she at least, like, she felt that, you know, like, but we gained some spikes, so it worked out. Alright, easy kill there. We'll do one of these, and then guess who's gonna show up? Oh, okay, it's a little fade. So we're essentially just making this card better. Like, we're making it work for us, instead of having to deal with the consequences of just like a random set of deck. You're going back down, sorry bud. Like, it wasn't my idea, man. You just, you're getting sent back down to the minors. Getting sent back down. Sorry about it. You somehow made it back up. You did not die. Can't help but notice. There are no reform cards in my hand, but that's fine. We'll get one next turn, probably. Let's make you angry. Not a bad idea. Which one of these would I rather have next turn? I'd rather have this guy if I have to. We'll flame you a little bit just to hurt you. Honestly, I kind of want to get that thing out of my deck. I don't think we need 2 of these hollow drippings. We're not really playing around with burnout that much, so we don't need that. Hit me with a little fade. Thank you. She's getting big. I see the appeal. I definitely see the appeal. If we could double stack the reform bonus, so like reform isn't a bonus that is on the card, it's like a status itself. So maybe there's an artifact that touches it. I actually don't remember. I think that might be a thing. I would rather apply endless to you. And then we will hit you a little bit. And then honestly, none of these are going to do any damage. Everyone's going to die, so let's just hit you. Just for giggles. Okay, so how many kills is she going to get? At least 2. Possibly more, but not quite. I mean, at least 2 I'll take. That's 8 spikes permanently. Like, that's pretty sweet. She's at 63 spikes right now. If we can get her to some solid number, that's really not that much damage. Has there only been 2 deaths? Wow, okay, maybe that wasn't as good of an idea as I thought it was. If you're gonna burn out, I really wish I could kill you somehow. Like, if I could just end you, that'd be great. But I guess I might as well do this to keep her around as long as possible. Oh wait, who am I kidding? She has 2 HP. I literally just said that. I don't know what I'm doing. It's fine. We'll keep you alive because I would rather guarantee that we're gonna get a little fade back on the 2nd floor. We're not gonna get her on the 1st floor. Like, she's probably dead. We can make you angry because you have the most health. We can daze the enemy. I want to play this so I get it next turn, and then we'll just carry on. Oh, I should have killed her and then reformed her this turn. I had a torch in my hand. That's fine. It's fine. I think we're gonna get her on the next round. She's got like 70 spikes. We should be okay. So, primitive mold. Nope. Oh no, I didn't consider this as a possibility. There it is. Okay, so she has 63 spikes and 82 damage, which means I'm gonna put you in the back and eventually you'll hit her. Oh, you sweep. Never mind. Get out of here with that craziness. You're fine. Here you go, dude. You will get a friend. Have an imp. Sweet. Okay. So the spikes did it. Sweep with the spikes. I forget that hits everybody. So she obviously would have hit the spike unit. I have never used Sacrificial Resurrection, and I don't know that this is the game that I need to start doing that. I wouldn't mind the kill a random friendly unit, because I'm going to have a lot of situations where there's going to be like an imp in my hand, and that's it. So if I have an imp in that card, I can just toss one down and then get a kind of a 2-for-1, which would be really nice. Return a random consume spell to your hand. I don't have that many of them. Rage isn't bad, but I can't double stack it. And we're never really gonna apply armor. So it's almost like I'm scared of a bunch of cards now because I think double stack is so bad. And it's not necessarily that I think it's bad, it's just that I think this card would cost 3 with double stack because it adds 1 extra ember. So I've had to invest so much into this guy just to make it like as strong as it used to be, which maybe it was too strong previously, but I don't know, I have a sinking suspicion that it's a little bit too much. Speaking of which, let's go to the magic section because I think I would like to buff something. I don't know what. I kind of need a unit, honestly. I need a damage dealing unit to put up on the floor with the rail guy. I don't know his full name. Rail guy. You are your job. You are rail guy. All right, so this isn't bad. We'll put endless on a unit that we want to revive anyway. I wouldn't mind getting Wickless up to stuff. And Purge? How do we feel about Purge on one of these guys? I feel like we have too many of them. If there's one... No, because we're going to draw more cards. They're the only Reform cards we've found so far. Like, I don't think we've seen any other Reform. Yeah, I don't need to Purge. It costs 100. We're fine. I don't need to reroll either. We'll just go for it. We're cruising through this. It's actually much faster of a challenge than I thought it would be. And Lilfate's not... She's not bad. She seems a bit... I don't know, like autopilot? Like, I don't feel like I'm doing a lot, to say the least. She's gonna die, everyone else is gonna die, that's fine. Here, have a torch. Have a memento mori. Yeah, so everyone just gave her like 12 spikes, which I feel is very autopilot-y. It's very like, just drop her down, see what you can do. I wish that I had this guy. So yeah, I don't want to take these out of the deck, because I think that maybe they're, the odds of me having one every single hand is starting to get a little bit lower, the more cards that I put in my deck. So good that you're doing your thing. Does anyone care if I make you Heartless? No, that'll give you extra stuff. Let's just chill. The like 10 armor you're gonna get from me is not worth me casting a fireball at you. So we'll do the holdover one. Oh, I should have done that on the top floor, but that's fine. Put you there. You're gonna die. Everyone else is gonna die. No, you're not. What's wrong with you? What are you doing? We'll apply endless to you. We will daze. What do you do? Oh, you apply daze to all of my units whenever I play a unit. I forget that I had the ability to do that. I could have made you... No, I couldn't do anything about that. That's just the way it is. Okay. We'll drop you. At least you'll take a lot of damage from the spikes. No, you won't, because you're dazed, so you won't attack her. Ah. Fair enough. You know what? You win this time. You win this time. I saw a post on Reddit that was like, if you have wings and you're able to stand outside the monster train, like, who designed this idea that he can't just fly up there and go whack the door down? Like, that's not holding him back. We already know there's a stairwell here. Like, just start on the top floor. Like, why are you coming in the bottom floor so methodically? Really, man, what are you doing? You guys gotta learn your tactics. I'm gonna throw a train steward into the mix, but first I'm gonna grab a little fade. Hit me with that fade. It won't kill you to kill any of you. Toss you down. Honestly, I probably should have thrown him down first. That's fine. Okay, so I need Lil Fade to die like one more time, which she will, which is awesome because the whole floor is gonna die too. I actually don't want to change the numbers there. The one random unit is a train steward, which means I'm gonna grab you and then play you here. He'll burn out, which I don't really care about. Oh, you and can't. I forget you and can't. I forget that's your thing. Whatever, dude. I should have raged down bottom. That would have been better, I think. But I didn't want to mess with the numbers because I want as many people as possible to die to Lil Fade down there on the bottom. I don't know why Little Fade is her name. I don't know why she's Little Fade. Is there a Big Fade? Is there a Mr. Fade? Is there a Mrs. Fade? I don't know. Like, why little? Why the prefix? What do you... What's that indicate? You just like to be referred to by your SoundCloud name? I don't know. So we're doing pretty good. 99 spikes is sweet. She doesn't have much health. So we're really banking on, like, I don't know, one and done almost. Like, he's going to attack and he's dead. He's going to attack and he's dead. And then that's it. Oh, I don't want to cast spells on that floor. Okay. You know what? We will put a train steward here. That's all I got. That's all I have to say about that. Okay. Rally, don't touch you. You will die to the spikes. I don't really want to kill anybody that I don't have to. I will hold over. And I will torch you for fun. Yeah, we're good. It's kind of a, it's just a really weird way to play. So 60 damage isn't bad. We're not doing that much health, or we're not doing that much damage. In hindsight, maybe I should have tried to have killed Lil Fade, and then that way we can definitely revive her next turn. Because I didn't play this guy, which was a bad idea. I should have played Primitive Mold so that I guarantee it next turn, and then I can put Lil Fade out there. We're kind of gambling a little bit. It was a little lackadaisical on my part. So I really want to try to get back her. He's not bad, but she's better. So we'll put him out there, but he's wickless, right? Or he has only one. 636 damage. What if we throw you out first? Yes. It did it. Okay, just one attack of, like, saving one attack did it, which is perfect. That's kind of what I was thinking, but I didn't know. I was trying to do the math in my head, and I realized just put them down, like there's no negatives. So many spikes, 111 spikes, and she got 4 more at the end. Like, she's crushing it. Absolutely crushing it. So, Bounty Stalker, why did I get you so late? So I think Bounty Stalker got nerfed indirectly. I don't use Bounty Stalker that often. I know that he is a really good card, and if you're interested in kind of the analysis behind that, Never Nathaniel, a YouTuber that does some Monster Train stuff, has a video on a burn video, a bunch of different builds basically for Monster Train. And one of the videos that he did the other day talking about the Friends and Foes update, Bounty Stalker was one of the cards that he focused on being changed indirectly. So there was another card that was changed, changes the way that you basically kill him to bring him back so that he gets more extinguish stacks. But I don't know the combo that well, but I know Bounty Stalker has potential. I also don't mind having Formless Child, because Formless Child works well in decks where I want to bring them back, but not necessarily where I need her to have more burnout. Like, apply Burnout 3. I don't really care that she has burnout until the end. I want her to have burnout at the very end. So what I need to do is permafrost one of these guys, actually. Let's take Formless Child. And I will draw one more per turn, because I think we're actually doing really well on the unit front, and we're doing really well at playing our whole hand. Yeah, so no option to permafrost. I'm not going to get we'll get another magic over here. I want to buy trinkets. I want to see what I can get. 2 trinkets would be nice. Let's see what we get for free. Steward being better. I think we only have 1 left, right? Yeah, 1 left, so that's not really worth it. Buff Steward is not, like, fantastic. He's not bad, but he's not, like, fantastic. And then really the only card that's going to make better is Extinguish. This guy, so Formless Child's gonna be much better, but that's kind of whatever. If I'm gonna toss anything, it'd be this Bad Torch and maybe the Train Steward. I think we toss the Bad Torch and then we keep everything else. Yeah, let's see what we have in the shop first. Yeah, just throw a Vaudeville Gauge right there at the end. That'd be great. That'd be great. No complications, just totally mess up your deck right at the end. Rage adds an additional 1 per stack. We barely apply any rage. Barely. I want to reroll. Remove buff effects. This is not really that great for us right now. We don't have a bunch of units we need to get out right in the front, so that's like not that big of a deal. Whenever you would play Ascend or Descend, apply Dazed 2. That would make Dripfall really good, but nothing else. I wish I could buy another reroll. I think we buy it. I think it's the only thing that's kind of worth it. None of the enemies we're going to be fighting from here on out, I think, have really good buff attacks. I don't want that extinguished, because I don't want to make her more expensive every time. We've kind of built our deck around the fact that she's going to stay the same cost. So, yeah, I'm not totally sold on it. And like we're making it this far with really bad units, like it's almost just Lil Fade. Like if we had a Legion of Wax, we would take that in a heartbeat. If we had, I mean, honestly, there's a whole bunch of things that we would take right off the bat, just immediately. You are an easy play, I think. Yeah, I'll Dripfall you just to stop your damage. No, I want your damage. I want you to kill her. Hit me. That's right. That's right. That's right. Okay, so now we should get you back. Thank you for returning to my hand after all of these minutes. I will. This is the combo I've been wanting to do. So dump a card and then kill it. Yeah. Well, that's fine. I got the money out of it. It was a win-win, honestly. Like I don't really care about the imp, and I'm cool with getting that back. So, all right, hit me with. Of course, I really wanted the imp. How'd you know? How'd you know that was the card I was looking for? We'll toss you right here. They're both gonna die. 12, I want to get rid of you. Your priority. Honestly, him would not have been a bad idea either. Let's make you endless so that you're not so annoying. We'll just put you there. Take the damage for me. Okay, so a little bit of a misstep, having 2 cards in the trash, or the consume pile, but we're gonna get her back now. There we go. So now she's back. She's returned to me. My dear, thank you so much. 40 damage might be a good thing just to toss out there so that we don't have to... So whenever she dies, next turn, 11 and 10. Okay, we'll put you there. That's fine. We're okay with that. And honestly, what if I made you just like really angry? Yeah, what if I just made you angry? I say let's do it. There you go. Get mad. Now you have an attack. 18 damage. That's not bad. Between the two of you, I'm cool with that. Just take off Heartless. I don't know. There's no real reason to worry about that. That resin removal honestly might be a okay thing to take out of the deck, but we're at a point where like it's very possible that there's something that we could find to use with it. Okay. Watch this combo. Watch this combo here. We're gonna kill you on purpose. I would love for you to give me back one of my units. Oh, you shouldn't have. It's 199 Lil Fade with some more health. Sweet. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. And since you have Burnout 1, you're gonna stack up Mr. Wickless over there. I'm liking this. I'm getting behind this. We're gonna Dripfall you, so you're less annoying. I probably could have held over that, but that's fine. Not drawing a next turn isn't the end of the world, especially since we have like 4 of them in our deck. Holdover is generally better whenever you have a bigger deck, which I am not doing. So I wouldn't always go in this method where you're like, oh yeah, holdover, time to just yeet your whole deck. I wouldn't necessarily do that. I want you to die. The odds of me getting a reform though are super low, right? Yeah, because we're gonna draw what, 6 cards, and we have 4, so we're gonna draw all those. We might draw 2 of these, so 2 out of like 5 chance we get this guy. It's really unfortunate that we have all of the primitive molds at the same time. So what I'm thinking is we just reform, bring you back, and then whenever you die, I think hopefully you'll bring back 1 enemy. Oh, she only has 1? Oh no. Okay, so I'm in a bit of a pickle. All right, let me explain my train of thought here. So I could kill her intentionally by I could just let her die. If I play Formless Child, I don't know what side of her I could put her on, but basically they're both gonna burn out at the same time. So whenever Formless Child burns out, if Lil Fade has already hit the graveyard, he will bring her back. The problem with that is she only has Burnout 1. But we're guaranteed to get Hollow Drippings next turn. This is gonna work. If this works, I'll feel vindicated. I will feel very good about this. I should not have done that, because now there's a comes up with good idea, kills it instantly. Tell you what, we'll save your life. Now it'll work. The reason I shouldn't have done that is because if he were to die, then this guy could have grabbed the wrong unit, but then I realized that that's an idiot move anyway because my extinguish ability triggers twice, so never mind, I'll just shut up. None of my analysis makes any sense. Okay, so she brought back Lil Fade, which is exactly what I wanted. The problem still is that Lil Fade only has like 2 burnout, but that's what this card's for. So we got it. We got this. We will bring you some burnout. We will... What's in the graveyard? Formless Child. We will reform the Formless Child. I'll throw you here. So you will kill Lil Fade, and then you'll kill her. And then I'll get Lil Fade back in my hand for next turn, if I understand correctly. Also, there's some momentum worry for you. And we'll just put you down. If this works, I'm surprised. There it is. Yes, yes. It does feel very satisfying to pull off. Like when the combos work, or when like the game works the way you need it to, just feels very good. So I want to make sure that she's doing damage because she has 291. So if I put her like way in the back, she should get the kill, and she does. Sweet. Yeah, Wickless, you showed up too late to the party. I'm sorry. No, 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 don't want to do that. If I accidentally kill you, it's over. So we'll just hang tight here. Yeah, we'll just hit you with that. All right, not bad. Not a bad win. We had to work for it, though, a little bit. Sweet. And she got more spikes because she got the kill. So Lil Fade is a scaling monster. And she has this Subsuming Blade style of play. This is the card I was looking for earlier, where she could scale permanently every time you use her. And so you just want to focus your whole deck around using her as much as possible. The downside to that is you were, at least with this upgrade path, you were really shoehorned into playing this style, which is kind of how I felt about the Stygian deck as well. The Stygian guy is that you're really shoehorned into that one style of play. And so I don't know if that's going to change. I don't know if that's like yet to be seen, that it'll get better, or if maybe I'm just following the one upgrade path, and so that's what's making me feel that way. But for at least right now, I feel like it's yeah, I didn't weigh those cards. For right now, it feels a little bit like a too constrained. I don't want to return. I'm okay with not having energy, and you're too weak. So yeah, but I enjoy it so far. I like cards that make you think about the way and order in which you play them instead of just like big man smash. Because sometimes when you play Hellhorn decks, it's just like, all right, put as many high numbers on this guy as much as possible and we'll go tell him to smash something. And it's not always fun. I don't know, not always doing it for me. So I'll go here. Permafrost there would have been nice, but I don't know that I'll get it, and I really want to just buy up at these trinket stations, to be honest. Hit me with something like, yeah, Enter with the Rage 5 is good. Hit me with something that like makes, what am I looking for? Like summon go twice, or like everybody, I don't know. Reform better. Reform better would be cool. Friendly units gaining 2 on kill would actually be sweet. I'm kind of okay with that because like Fade gets like 4 kills a game, 5 kills a game. A game, right? Nice. Sweet game, bro. Grant 3 stacks of burnout each time it's applied. I much prefer resin block, I think. Yeah, because I kind of like Fade burning out sometimes. Like I don't want her to always be sticking around and like having to die. Multi-strike. How'd you know? It's my favorite. Multi-strike's really good. Just like, duh. That's one of the only things I don't feel like they touch that hard with the major upgrades that probably needed to get nerfed a little bit. Multi-strike on a lot of the scaling units is just stupid good. The other, I'm just talking a mile a minute, but the other thing that's super cool on this style is that Seraph is going to be handing us, what am I looking for? Where's it at? Right here. Melee weakness, which honestly, against Lil Fade, I don't care. Like, just kill her, man. But the problem is, anytime Seraph's on the bottom floor, we're going to be buffing him up a little bit. So I don't want him to get too strong, so we're going to have to pay attention to that ever so slightly. We'll play you, I think. How'd you get up there? What you doing? I don't like that at all. Not much I can do, unfortunately, but only a couple damage, so. And by a couple, I mean a lot. Hello, Mr. Baron. What if I didn't do any of these things, and instead, I guess I'll play you, I guess. Bring back my friend. Why are you dying? 12, 36, oh, and Seraph attacks. Oh, and you take a ton of damage, okay. How about we don't do that? And instead I should have torched one of you. That's fine. Oh, and I buffed Seraph twice. The whole thing that I was just like, yeah, we gotta make sure we don't do that dumb thing. I did that dumb thing. Alright, so Wick is hurting pretty bad. Mr. Wick is pretty damaged. He might end up getting reformed. It might be better off to like bring him back sooner rather than later. Wow, because everyone does so much damage, she's just dying immediately. That's not good. That's not good. If I could put multi-strike on her, we'd be in a good spot. I will bring you back to bring her back. And then keep you alive. How are you gaining 18 health? Oh, because everyone's dying. Saying the words "everyone's dying" makes me think of a Jean Lejeune video from like, I don't know, 2008. Like, old people dying, old people dying. Put your hands up. That's not good. What about this imp? I don't think this imp has a place on our floor yet. Oh, can I remove that? I can. That's amazing. Resin removal is going to be much better than I thought it was. Kind of forgot that that existed. Totally forgot that that existed. Very cool. So we're going to be in a good spot if we can consistently pull that off. I don't want to play you up there. I will play you right here. And since you're not going to die... Oh man, do I do it? No, because I don't want her to die. I just want her to get kills, right? 181, she's going to get the kill. That's fine. She'll get the kill no matter what. She got 291 damage. How... I forget to ask, how is she permanently scaling on the damage front? I'm an idiot. I like completely forgot that she gets the +6 damage permanently. Completely forgot that the damage is permanent. For some reason, I was thinking that like I was only focusing on the spikes. Just completely zoned out when it came to everything else. We will put you down. Like, get out of there, dude. Don't do that to me. We'll put you there. Him dying would be nice. It's not gonna happen. I will gladly hang you there while Seraph's not around. What unit is it? Formless Child. Hit me with it. Formless Child's gonna be kind of a boss of his own. He's looking kind of big. They're starting to. How much health do you have? 1. I'm considering just torching her and then bringing her back. I think we're gonna do that. I mean, so I'm putting a lot of money into her just to get some kills, but like I think she's worth it to just buff the heck out of her. Also, she's gonna die, and then Foremost Child's gonna die, and so she's gonna come back. Like, it's so good. This combo is so good. This is fun. Like, I'm having a riot. Thank you, Lil Fade, for coming back to my hand. Sweet. Oh, where should you go? You should go there. I don't even, Sarah, shut up. I don't even care. Just get out of here, dude. 100 damage to the front unit? Heck yeah. Let's just throw that out there for fun. If I do this, it's less kills that Lil Fade gets. So honestly, nah, let's not Heartless you. We'll do that. And we will hold over Foremost Child and then play him down here because he's gonna die. And the Foremost, oh my gosh, it's so good. It's like clockwork. It's like you literally could just trust this combo continuously. Or at least in this context. Maybe we should be bumping up the Covenant levels. I didn't realize that these guys were going to be, I don't want to say easy to figure out, but relatively easy to figure out. Alright, Foremost Child, hit me with it. We'll put you there. You're not going to die this time, which is the only caveat to this whole plan, but you're going to get 3 more kills, and I'll just get you back next turn, probably. Up here, what's going on up here? You're taking damage? Why are you taking damage? Because you don't have an imp in front of you. No, don't put that there. Don't put that there, so help me, so help me. We'll make you really angry. How about we undo some of the stuff that's going on up here? I don't even know what I did. There's just a bunch of red. I was like, nah. We'll end the turn. So Seraph's relatively big. 30 damage is a lot in a relentless wave. Like right now, for example. And she's gonna be 35, because there's no way that I play this without playing Lil Fade. What we can do though is, oh come on, do not give me the imp. There we go, 477. So I would rather you be in the back, I think. No, because you're only gonna have 2 burnout, and we'll give you 3, so you'll have 5 burnout. Because you'll have 5 burnout, we will get you to like dead, 1, 2. I'm trying to make sure that she does as much damage as possible. I think right here is the most damage, which yes, because you're gonna die from burnout right now, and then we're gonna make you much more strong. So close. Honestly, I think that'll do it. Especially if we daze. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Check this. We daze you. We momentum mori you. That changes nothing. Of course that changes nothing. What were you thinking? Why would you think that changes things? Maybe we could have played her in the front. It would have been better. I don't know. Either way, Steelworker will knock her out. And we probably can just put Lil Fade in the front next turn. So, wild unit. Very odd. Just overall a very weird fight. I had a friend that I was like chatting with about how to about the new champions and stuff, and he sent me a screenshot of some weird stuff that he had going on. So I'm gonna send him one of my Lil Fade real fast. So let me just do one of these. Nope. Let me just do one of these. Nope. I really just want to play you. Why? All right, we'll put you there. I can't do it. I can't actually show the screenshot, but I'll just take it right here. Hit me with that good screenshot. All right, we've done it. We've done it. We've done the screenshot. Thank you for that brief interruption. Heartless, burnout, do one of those, and then good job. All right, the blob of goo will kill Lil Fade. We'll kill Seraph. Kill shot. Imp. Very cool. So that was Lil Fade, if I haven't said that enough already this video. The Melting Remnant Friends and Foes champion, as released as a part of the public beta, by the way. It is totally free. If you are interested in grabbing the public beta, you can do so just by going into your Steam library, clicking on preferences, right click on Monster Train, click on preferences, and then find the like opt into beta button, and then there's a half gig update. Totally recommend it. Pretty cool. They're probably gonna nerf, change, do some stuff differently between now and release, but for now, that's gonna do it for me. Thank you very much for watching. I am Flight Penguin. I put out Monster Train content as well as a bunch of other stuff, and I appreciate the support on these videos the last few, and I'm gonna keep making them so long as you guys keep watching them. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one.